Hello everybody and welcome back to the Monoposto Formula 1 World Championship Season 5. We are here then at the 13th round of the season here at Italy. So here are your qualifying results then. It's Alex Patano on pole with Akari setting the exact lap time for trying to get pole position. Oh my goodness, that is 0 tenths. Alex Patano has gotten pole by absolutely nothing. Then it's Gabo 18 thousandths away from pole. Then it's Cosmos at 4th, Sebastian Ocampo at 5th, Kevin at 6th. Then it's Sean Octavius at 7th, B-Jag and Sonic at 8th, Intimidator at 9th, and then it's Jack Carter at 10th. So those are your qualifying results then, and I'll let you guys read out now the rest of the grid, which are from 11 to 22nd. And yeah, without wasting any more time, let's get started then for the race. So this track is known for lots of crashes here. It's raining here at Italy. It's Alex Patano on pole, then it's Akari at 2nd, Gabo at 3rd, then it's Cosmos at 4th, Sebastian Ocampo at 5th, Kevin at 6th, then it's Sean Octavius at 7th, B-Jag and Sonic at 8th, Intimidator at 9th, then it's Jack Carter at 10th, Sia at 11th, Ray Shen at 12th, Johnny Sims at 13th, Taku Van Horn at 14th, Vashan Tan at 15th, Niven Colby at 16th, then it's Smith Zane at 17th, Mikhail Lim at 18th, Revro at 19th, then it's Einet Babnas at 20th, Adi Olsen at 21st, and Skalton Rotak at 22nd. So we're here then for the Italian Grand Prix. And Skalton Rotak has also won the Belgian Grand Prix, and that's his first ever career win. So this time, we're going to start on the wets and see what will happen. As we head on now then to the 13th round of the season here at Italy, all 5 lights go on then. It's lights out. And away we go. Alex Patano gets a pretty horrible start there. Akari has gotten a very good start there. So coming through the first corner now of this race. So it's Alex Patano that leads the way ahead of Akari and Gabo. But coming through the first chicane, this is where mostly the chaos happens. And there it goes. Gabo with a 5-second time penalty. And that is Intimidator slamming into the wall. That is a pretty hefty whack there. Luckily, he did not lose his front wing. So Gabo has a 5-second penalty for causing a collision with somebody. I have no idea who it is, but it could be either Akari or Sebastian Ocampo, or it could be Cosmos, since Sebastian Ocampo has overtaken Cosmos for that 4th position, of course. And yeah, but we're on board here then with Niven Colby. He is currently at 17th, which is, well, obviously not a good position to be in. Now we're on board with Ray Shen, the Chinese driver number 33 at Volstad Racing. He has, I believe Ray Shen has won before. I can't exactly remember, but I believe he has won before. He has won a race before, I mean. So we're on board here then with B-Dragon Sonic, the reigning world champion, currently at 8. He is currently in the championship fight as well. He's like at 4th position. But yeah, we're now on lap 2 out of 13 then. Alex Patano still leads the way then from Akari and Gabo. So now we're on board with Smith Zane. He is currently at 19, now at 20th. So Aina Babnas there going a little bit wide there coming through that chicane as Alex Patano sets the fastest sector 1 at 28.8. Not that much fast, well, I don't know. But Sia goes even faster with a 28.3. He goes 1/100ths faster actually, or 1/10 faster. And yeah. So I'm checking the weather forecast here, and it says that there will be less rain in around 4 to 5 laps. It's not 100% accurate, but that's what the weather forecast says. And oh, Niven Colby going a little bit wide there. It has gotten a little bit wide there coming through Ascari there. As fastest lap goes to Alex Patano with a 1 minute 17.8. So Alex still leads the way by 8 tenths ahead of Akari and Gabo. Taco Von Horn sets the fastest Sector 3 with a 23.0. And yeah. So we're on board here then with Revo. He is currently at 18th, which is not a good position to be in, but he's trying his best to gain positions here to get himself into the points. And yeah. But for Sebastian Ocampo here, he is currently leading the Drivers' World Championship by 4 points ahead of Akari. So if Akari finishes ahead of Ocampo, Akari will become the new championship leader if Sebastian Ocampo is behind him. And yeah, if Akari wins this race and Sebastian Ocampo finishes second, then that means Akari will be your new championship leader. So fastest lap goes to Alex Patano, now goes to Akari with a 1 minute 17.7. But we're on board here then with Vashin 10. He hasn't gotten quite lucky for this season. I believe he's around 16 in the Drivers' World Championship, which is not a good thing. And oh, that is B-Dragon Sonic going a little bit wide, or actually not a little bit wide, as Jack Carter collides into B-Dragon Sonic there. And I'm wondering, how did Jack Carter not get a 5-second penalty for causing a collision? But B-Dragon Sonic almost got into the wall. And virtual safety car, Kevin is out. Kevin is out of the Italian Grand Prix. That is your first DNF. If B-Dragon Sonic has gotten more wider there, then that means he could have DNF'd or lost his front wing, which would drop him to last place if he decided to come into the pits. And yeah, Kevin is out of this race. So VSC is ending then on lap 4 out of 13. Nobody is benefiting from this VSC since nobody has decided to come into the pits yet. And yeah. But we're on board here then with Alex Patano. He is currently leading the grid, and he is ahead of Akari by 1.5 seconds. But on board here then with Nevin Colby, he has overtaken Rayshen for that 15th position. Rayshen goes to the outsider to try to get back that 15th position. Oh, and oh, everyone's pitting. Everyone's pitting. It's slicks. Slicks for Alex Patano. It has stopped raining. It is slicks. Akari going on to hard tires. And oh, Nevin Colby, they're being held there quite a bit. But Akari has gone on to hard tires, and that means he would reach to the end of this race. Sebastian Ocampo decides to go on to softs. And oh my gosh, I don't think this is the right time to be on slicks since it's still raining. That was a close call for Akari and Alex Patano. They almost collided into the wall. And that is a 5-second penalty for Smith Zane. I don't think this is a right time for everyone going on to slicks. Because usually when these guys come into the pits, they would go on to inters, and then after a few laps they would go on to slicks. But they just instantly went to slick tires, which I don't know if it's a good decision or not. But it has officially stopped raining now, as Akari sets the fastest sector 2 at 23.7. And yeah, we have 5 hard tire runners, which is very surprising, being Akari, Mikhail Lim, Sean Octovis, Smith Zane, and Gabo, who drops all the way down to 17th. And just a reminder that Gabo is also a championship contender. He was like a 3rd or 2nd earlier, but now he has dropped to 17th with a 5-second penalty as well. So it's now lap 6 out of 13 then. Akari is still leading the way by 1 second ahead of Alex Patano. Sia is behind them by 2 seconds, about to be 3 seconds soon. And yeah, fastest sector 1 goes to Akari with a 27.5. He goes 4/10 faster than the previous fastest sector 1. As Sean October is going even faster with a 27.100. That is even faster for him. And very close to colliding there with Revos, with Gabo there. That was a very risky move there, coming through the second chicane there. And yeah, and fun fact, the Italian Grand Prix has another nickname, which is called the Temple of Speed. So basically, it's just straights and chicanes here. There are in total of 3 chicanes, actually 4 I believe. Sebastian Ocampo sets the fastest lap, 1 minute 12.7. That is a really fast lap. Aina Badness going even faster with a 1 minute 12.6. So the reason why this track is called the Temple of Speed is because, well, there's like lots of straights, being the start-finish straight. And that is Gabo getting another 5-second penalty. That adds up to a 10-second penalty now. His day is going really bad right now. But what I'm trying to say is there are a total of, I believe, 3 straights. And virtual safety car! B-Dragon Sonic is out! B-Dragon Sonic, the reigning world champion and a championship contender, is out of this race. Oh my goodness. The reigning world champion is out. That corner is very tight, and I'm requesting the builders who built this track to maybe make the walls there a bit wider instead of making it a bit tight. My goodness. So there's a total of 3 straights and 2 DRS zones, being the start-finish straight and after the second chicane, which is like at the second sector. And yeah, Sia comes into the pits. He is the first driver to come into the pits. That should be mediums, I believe. Oh no, it's not mediums, is it mediums? Wait, I can't exactly see where Sia is. Oh yeah, it is mediums, my bad. So he drops all the way to 18, and virtual safety car, that is another one. Alex Patano, pole sitter, is out. Alex Patano, the pole sitter of this race, is out of the Italian Grand Prix. That is your 3rd DNF. The pole sitter is out of this race. But we're on board here then with Revo. He has gained up 1 position because Alex Patano is out. VSC has officially ended now on lap 8 out of 13. We only have 5 laps remaining here. And we're on board here then with Nevin Colby. He is up into the points at P10. But Smith Zane has a 5-second penalty, and Smith Zane would drop all the way down to 14 or 15, which is absolutely crazy. And is that tire problems? Is that tire problems for Taco Van Horn there? I'm trying to check the mini-map. I don't think he has tire problems. I don't think he had gotten a puncture there. I thought he had a puncture, but I'm guessing I was just blind or something like that. And yeah, some of the drivers have decided to come into the pits, which are Scarlton Rothak, Jack Carter, Nevin Colby, and Vashatan. And that's Ray Shen! 5-second penalty for Ray Shen. He has gone into the wall there. I don't think he had lost his front wing there, which is very lucky for him. And another yellow flag at Sector 2. I have no idea who it was, but it could be Sean Octovius. And virtual safety cars. Someone is out. That is Cosmos. Cosmos is out of this race. Cosmos out of the Italian Grand Prix. That is Sebastian Ocampo's teammate as well. But for Micaiah Lim here, he is currently at 3rd. This is a good race and a good position to be in. Micaiah Lim up to third. He is up into the podium. This could be a good chance for Mikhail Lim to score a lot of points here. And yeah, he's just right behind Adli Olsen there. He has successfully overtaken Adli Olsen there, but he has also overtaken Revo and Intimidator without DRS as well. And that is Scarlton Rotak. 5-second penalty for Scarlton Rotak for causing a collision with Niv and Colby. And that is majority of the top 10 coming into the pits here. And all of the top 1 to top 5 drivers are on hards. So they are trying to stay as long as possible on those hard tires. But Sebastian Ocampo here, he has decided to come in for medium tires a few laps earlier. And yeah, so we're coming through this second chicane now, where there's usually a lot of accidents that can occur. And virtual safety car, that is Sebastian Ocampo out. Championship leader Sebastian Ocampo is out of this race, and that means all that Akari needs to do is score more points than Sebastian Ocampo to take the championship lead away from Sebastian Ocampo. Oh my goodness. And I forgot one thing to mention here is that RB Racing, well, not VCAR because VCAR was last season, but Racing Bulls has a new livery, and to be honest, their livery looks pretty good. It looks pretty good than the previous one. I'm liking the blue and green design, even though some people might not agree, but for me it looks pretty good on it. So we're on board here then with Johnny Sims. He is currently at 13, but he will get himself into the top 10 here. And Akari has decided to come into the pits. Akari comes into the pits for soft tires. That is his last stop. So that is Scarlton Rotak. Scarlton Rotak with a puncture. I just saw that in the onboard camera. Scarlton Rotak has gotten a puncture. The Belgian Grand Prix race winner has gotten not a 5-second penalty, puncture, and that is Aine Babnis out of this race. Aine Babnis out of the Italian Grand Prix. That is your 6th DNF. So Gabo leads the way on lap 11 out of 13. I am 100% sure that Gabo will need to come into the pits. His tires will not reach to the end of this race. So that means Xiao will become the new race leader if Gabo decides to come into the pits. And Gabo has a 10-second penalty. So Gabo would drop all the way down to 8th, which is absolutely insane. Or actually 9th. But we're on board here then with Ray Shen. He has a 5-second penalty, but he is trying his best to get himself into the points here. He successfully, well, not successfully yet, because he is right behind Sean Octovis, his own teammate. And that is Gabo coming into the pits. So Akari now leads the way on lap 12 out of 13. That is the penultimate lap. And no, Sia is not going to be the new race leader. He has decided to come into the pits as well. But for Mikhail Lim here, he is up to 4th. Okay, what was that? But Mikhail Lim, he is up to 4th. I believe he started like around 16 to 22nd. I don't exactly remember. And virtual safety car. That is Jack Carter out. Jack Carter is out of this race. That is one RB Racing Bulls car out of this race, and driver as well. So that means Mikhail Lim will elevate up to the podium here. Akari currently at first position, but he is leading by 3 seconds ahead of Johnny Sims. So this would also be a podium for Williams. So the main championship contenders are all out of this race, being Sebastian Ocampo, B-Dragon Sonic, and B-Dragon Sonic I mean. And there's another one, which is Gabo, who has a 10-second penalty, so he would not score points here. He would definitely not score points here. And the reason why Scout and Rotak has a 1 minute gap is because, well, he had come into the pits because he had a puncture earlier, but there's a possible chance that he might get lapped coming through the end of this race. And that is my phone beginning to struggle here. So it's now lap 13 out of 13. And oh, that's Mikhail Lim getting a 5-second penalty. Ray Shen collides into Sean Octobus and gets another 5-second penalty. And someone is out. Who could that be? Wait, who is it? Akari is out. Akari is out on the last lap. Oh my goodness. Akari is out at the last lap. Oh my goodness, this is not good for him. And that means Akari will not be the new championship leader. He would not be the new championship leader. So VSC is now ending then. But Johnny Sims, we're gonna go on board with him. The Williams driver, number 21, from United Kingdom, I believe. I don't exactly remember. Mikhail also has a 5-second penalty. But Johnny Sims here, the Williams driver, number 21, from United Kingdom. He is coming home to win the Italian Grand Prix. Johnny Sims comes home to win the Italian Grand Prix. That is Williams' first ever race win for this season in a long time. That has been so good for Johnny Sims there. That is their first win for Williams since I believe it was season 3 or season 2. But wow, that must have been a happy moment there for Johnny Sims. 14th position for Scotland Rotak. Not good for him. So here's your podium then. Johnny Sims wins the Italian Grand Prix and Mikhail Lim is on the podium. Mikhail Lim on the podium. Wow. And would you look at that? That is a Polestar racer also in the podium, which is Sean Octobus. Wow, what a race. What an absolute race. So here's your race classification then. Johnny Sims wins the Italian Grand Prix ahead of Mikhail Lim, who managed to get himself into the podium. And he has scored a lot of points here. And it's Sean Octobus at 3rd, Intimidator at 4th, Rebel at 5th. Adi Olsen also scored points here, which is pretty nice. Then it's Xia at 7th, Vashintan at 8th, Taco Van Horn at 9th, and then it's Niven Colby at 10. Those are your scores and your non-finishers, being Taco Van Horn, not non-finishers. That's your top 10 and your finishers. Not, oh my gosh, I keep doing a mistake. Those are your top 10 and your scores, I mean. And that's Taco Van Horn getting the fastest lap as well. So your non-scores were Smith Zane, Ray Shen, Gabo, and Scarlton Rotak. Those are your finishers. Your non-finishers were Akari, championship contender as well. Then it's Jack Carter, Iron Badness, championship leader Sebastian Campo, Cosmos, Alex Patano, reigning world champion V-Dragon Sonic, who is also a championship contender. And then it's Kevin, who is the last person to DNF. In the driver's standings, Sebastian Campo still leads the way by 4 points ahead of Gabo. Not Gabo, I mean Akari rather. Then it's Gabo at 3rd, V-Dragon Sonic at 4th. Then it's Cosmos at 5th, Jack Carter at 6th, Intimidator at 7, Ray Shen at 8, Johnny Sims at 9, Niven Colby at 10, Alex Patano at 11. Oh wait, those are your top 10 by the way. And outside of the top 10 is Alex Patano, Sean Octobus, Xia, Taco Van Horn, Smith Zane, Iron Badness, Scarlett Rotak, Mikhail Lim, Rebel, Vashintan, Adi Olsen, and Kevin at last place. In the constructor standings now, heading into the next round at the Dutch Grand Prix, McLaren still leads the way by quite a huge gap ahead of Porsche. Then it's Pinnacle at 3rd, Then it's Red Bull Racing at 4th. Tied for 4th is Red Bull and Volstad Racing. And then it's 10 points behind Red Bull and Volstad Racing is RB Racing, which is Racing Bulls. Then it's Williams at 7, 2 points ahead of Trackhouse. Then it's Toyota at 9, Kick Sauber at 10th, and then it's Andretti Cadillac at 11. We'll see you guys next time then at the Dutch Grand Prix. Peace out everyone and stay safe.